Welcome back. It's a Kovacs report, and today is DC Connect Day, which means we're going to take a look at all the books that are coming out from DC in July. So I'm going to go through here, see what's new, and just let you know what I'm going to pull. So let's dive straight in. I do like the cover. I do like these Gotham City Sirens covers. So Batman continues with his Hush storyline. Part 5 of Jeff Loeb's and Jim Lee's epic is here apparently. Now, I've read the first 2 issues. It was pretty cool. Hasn't blown me away just yet. It's Jim Lee doing Jim Lee, so you can't really argue with that. So tons of variant covers as per usual. Definitely on the pull list. Definitely on the pull. So look at this Gotham City Sirens Unfit for Orbit. I'm going to pick this up. I am. It's by Leah Williams and art by Haining, who I've not heard of before. Let me know who they are. But look at these covers, these connecting covers. Absolutely incredible. They look beautiful. They're by Gilliam March. Let's see what it's all about. There's a hot new outer space themed nightclub in Gotham City, and who better to rob it than Catwoman, Ivy and Harley? But there's more to this intergalactic discotheque than meets the eyes, as the sirens discover when they stumble headfirst into a plot to destroy the entire planet, led by the club's owner, the alien despot Despero. I hope you have good insurance, Gotham City, because you're about to get wrecked. Special appearances by deadly DJs, hunky alien hotties, dancers dressed as aliens, mutant failures, one wild UFO, and lots of fire. You know what? It sounds like a bunch of fun. I'll give it a go. I mean, it's got all the best DC ladies in there, right? Absolutely. So Absolute Batman number 10. This book's picked up for me. Took a bit of I didn't really like it. I'll be honest. I in fact I don't like this new Batman in here at all. But the book's growing on me. The last issue was especially incredible. The Brainiac issue, that was a beautiful piece of writing. So the book is growing on me. I guess this introduces Bane, so everyone's going to be looking for that. So Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. Nick Dragotta is doing a great job on the art. Can't play there, so that's on the pull list. Same with Absolute Superman 9, Jason Aaron and Rafa Sandoval. Beautiful art. Again, I didn't hate the book. I just didn't think it was amazing. But then again, it's growing on me now. I just want Cal to just be a little bit more cheerful. Be a little bit more cheerful. But it's interesting. Amiga men are now into it, so it is developing. It's still on the pull list. Absolute Wonder Woman, again, the same thing. Strong start. It dipped for me a bit, pulled me back in with this recent sort of interim story with a guest artist. So it's still on the pull list. Absolute Green Lantern did not float my boat. I'm not liking it. And Martian Manhunter is a Dennis Camp book, and it shows. So I'm not a Dennis Camp fan at all. I really, really can't get into this book. I know what Javier Rodriguez is doing with the art. It looks nice. I mean, they're not a bad artist. It looks really great. But for me, it's just, I don't know. It's just not vibing. Same with The Flash. That book for me, it's just not ticking any boxes, really. So those are not on my pull list, unfortunately. Superman Treasury 2025 issue 1, Dan Jurgens, Bruno Redondo. Now, Bruno Redondo for me is an always pull, so I'm definitely getting this. So what is it all about? Legends collide as the Man of Steel goes supersized for the summer of Superman. So this is a bigger book. Is it 80 pages, $15? Yeah, so I think it's an oversized book, yeah, of course. So what has this got? In this all-new Treasury edition, quintessential Superman writer Dan Jurgens pairs, which is, well, I mean, it's the big boys come back, pairs with the modern master of sequential art, Bruno Redondo, which he is, to craft a larger-than-life story of power, tragedy, action, and above all, hope. Definitely up for that. When a vicious armada of extraterrestrial extremists launches an all-out invasion of planet Earth, only Superman can stand in the way of total annihilation. But there's something different about this attack. It's deadly from both without and within. Okay, that's strange. It's a tale so titanic we had to tell it in a Treasury size to celebrate the summer of Superman in style, featuring images and info from the brand new Superman movie plus a special photo variant cover. I'm in. Superman Limited, issue 1 dropped a week ago. I read it. Very much a setup issue. Very, very much a setup issue. And it was okay. It covered all the backstory pretty well. It's Dan Slott at his finest. So if you're a Dan Slott fan, it's a perfect book for you. I'm not sure where it's going. It's got an interesting premise. If you haven't already read it, check out my review. But yeah, that's on my pull list for sure. And some lovely variant covers as per usual. Superman 28, just a book I'm not reading. Superman isn't one of my favorites. I said before, I write the alternate versions, the Red Suns, all that kind of stuff, the Elseworld stuff. But I've never really got into the bookie. The Big Boy Scout never really ticked box me. I'm more of a darker Batman type fan. Wonder Woman 23 is stacking up. I'm going to read it. It's Tom King, so I have to. I will be reading that soon and hopefully do a review. And he's also doing this Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman. So that's Tom King again. So it's definitely on the list. I don't think the first issue's out yet. I think it might be out this week, the week of this video going out. So that's going to be a read and review for sure. Supergirl, or even Supergirl, #1 also popped out. Wasn't bad. I think it aimed at sort of tweens, really. Did a fine job of it. It's not for me, but I'm gonna keep reading it just in case. So Crypto, again, this #1 hasn't come out yet, by Ryan North, who's doing a lot for Marvel at the moment. Fantastic Four, doing kind of Kirby-esque classic Fantastic Four stories, and also working on the biggest misstep Marvel's made this week. Because I mean, let's not say years or months, they're constantly making missteps. One World Under Doom, which I don't know why it's there. I mean, it isn't really serving any purpose for the Marvel U, but then again, that's just me. So not be picking. I won't be picking that book up anymore, but I'll definitely pick up Crypto, because I keep saying it again. Jay Lee, it just pulls me in. I cannot say no to a book with Jay Lee cover or art. I just love it. Godzilla versus Kong, but the Justice League fighting them. I just don't find this stuff exciting. Let me know if you're reading these books. Should I be reading them? Because to me, I just don't understand the connection. I don't know why. Is this another cash grab, but or not? It's just not on the pull list. Let's just leave it there. Neither of these two, the Justice League books aren't for me. But there is a new Justice League here, Dark Tomorrow special. So I guess this. Let's have a look. In the wake of the war, or the We Are Yesterday crossover epic. Okay, I've not read that. A mysterious quantum quorum has emerged, stalked by a lethal enemy that takes no prisoners. The League deputizes a ragtag group of time-displaced heroes like Batman Beyond, Gold Beetle, and Helena Wayne to fill the void left behind by the Time Masters and save the quorum from the mysterious threat that's picking off time travelers one by one. Might be worth a read and review. Give that a go. Action Comics 1088. I'm not reading Action Comics. Mark Waid's doing a ton of stuff, isn't he? He's writing a lot of books. Not on my pull list. Let me know if I should be reading it or not. Detective Comics, Tom Taylor and Lee Garbett doing a fantastic job. Covered by Mikhail Janin, who's one of my new heroes. I'm loving this run 100% on the pull list. I'm not doing Batman, Superman. I'm not doing Nightwing anymore. It's hard to beat Tom King. Or was it Tom Taylor? And Bruno Redondo's run, that was just stellar. It made me a fan of Nightwing. But Dan Waters is doing his thing, and it's not floating my boat too much. I guess there's an annual to come along, but it has got a beautiful cover by Francesco Francavilla. Tempting just for the cover. Batgirl, strong start, fell off for me. Birds of Prey has fallen off a bit for me. I was loving the previous runs before. They were so good, but not on my pull list. Not a big fan of Green Lantern or Green Arrow, so I won't be getting those. The Flash, Bad Moon Rising. So this is a #1. Alex Paknadel, art and cover by Daniel Bayliss. Bad Moon Rising rages on as the focus turns to the rogue's role in a Eclipso's generals and to a surprising ally. So I guess this is tying in with the Bad Moon Rising storyline, which I'm not catching up with, but that's a shame. Aquaman, not a big fan of. Ram V, The New Gods. I mean, the art is stunning in this book. I mean, Evan Cagle, he knows how to flick a pencil. It's great. And Ram V's his usual high standard of work. I am reading that. I'm quite enjoying it. Green Arrow, no thanks. Zatanna, I really wanted to love this book. I love Zatanna. I absolutely love Zatanna. The art's nice. The covers are nice. I mean, it's written by Jamal and drawn by Jamal Campbell. But the story didn't grab me. So what I did is I did the first couple of issues. I'm waiting for the first arc. I'm going to read it all as one. And then I'm going to reserve my judgment till then. Not a fan of JSA. Looks like there's some classic heroes, or classic versions of the heroes on that cover. Looks cool. Miss Terrific, I think I've not seen issue 1 drop. Maybe I'm wrong, but that I'm going to give a little go because I think this is a Black Label book, and I think Black Label books are usually pretty good. I mean, I've liked almost all of them really. So that's definitely on the list. Not a fan of Titans. Batman and Robin was up and down for me, but it's Philip Kennedy Johnson, who's a new favourite of mine. So I'm going to binge this book, read everything up to issue 23 and put it straight on the pull list. Batman and Robin Year 1. It's okay. I mean, I love the art. Chris Samney, I mean, he's just... He can't get anything wrong. His art's always lovely, but that book fell off my list, unfortunately. Batman and Robin here with Jason Todd. So again, this issue 1 hasn't dropped yet. Reserve my judgment. The Long Halloween, I loved all the previous volumes of this. This one, not so much. I love the fact that it's commemorating Tim Sale, who passed recently. But the art's great. I mean, look at those covers. I'm a sucker for a cover. Amount of books I've bought purely for the cover. I'm sure you're the same. Dark Patterns was okay. Dan Waters isn't one of my favourite writers. Not a bad writer. It's just, I don't know. I need to fall in love with the book. I need to fall in love with the story. I need to fall in love with everything. And it was okay. So I think I've read most of the case 1. I think there's different cases. This is case 3 at this point. I might put it back on the pull list. Don't know. We'll see how we feel on the day. Fire and Ice is definitely not for me. It's a very specific target audience, and I'm just not that audience. Same as Secret Six, although I did read the first one, I did a review, and I think if you are that target audience, she's doing a very, very good job of the book, actually. I read it. I didn't see any problem with it at all. So if you're into that kind of stuff, grab it. So what are these new variant covers? They all look amazing. Nicholas Scott, Jorge Jimenez, Jerry Ordway and Kevin Maguire, some big guns doing some beautiful covers. Oh, wow. There must be a part of the Superman thing going on. So the groundbreaking Elseworlds epic continues. Batman Gotham by Gaslight. I will be picking this up. Last year they did a Gotham by Gaslight, didn't they? So I think this is the next one. Let's have a look. Yeah, last year DC's iconic Elseworld was ushered into a new era with the release of Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age, which wasn't bad, continuing the iconic saga of the Batman of the Victorian era, whom I love when Mignola did. Now this is by Andy Diggle, so it's a definite pickup. I mean, it's Andy Diggle, right? I don't think I've read many books that weren't good by Andy Diggle. Speaking of good writers, Matthew Rosenberg is writing this DC versus Vampires World War V. Now, this slipped under my radar. I haven't read the previous volumes, but it's got Matthew Rosenberg on the cover. I'm going to read that book. So I'm going to, again, binge this. There's 1 issue left, so I'm going to wait till that comes out, and I'm going to give it a go. So what's this weird one? DC's California. I see what they did there. Love number 1. So is this like let's have a look. Brighter than a Hollywood star, more powerful than a Silicon Valley tech, able to leap tall redwood trees in a single bound. It's DC's California love. So the whole super family is hitting the road in a series of action-packed adventures across the great state of California. Supergirl's day at the beach is interrupted by a demonic creature. Okay, so a little anthology of stories. Brian Q. Miller, Brandon Thomas, Joshua Lee, Felkoff, George Mann, Christoph Bogax, James Reed, and David Weisgols, and Megan Fitzmartin. Loads of artists, loads of writers. Okay, I don't know. I think we give that one a skip. Resurrection Man. I think issue 1 may have come out. I haven't read it, but I'm going to pick it up because it's a Ram V book I didn't know was out there. So I think that's on the pull list. Peacemaker presents a Vigilante Eagle double feature 5. Now I think I read the first one and it seemed quite fun. It's not one of those books where I'm waiting for the trade. Let's have a look what else. So here's the kiddies books. I'm not into those. Sonic and Hedgehog, Teen Titans Go. And we've got some reprints coming, of course, which seems to be very popular at the moment. Oh, but this one might be interesting because it's Frank Whiteley art. DC Work in Progress All-Stars Superman. So it's $15, 24 pages, 11 by 17. So it's comic book artboard size. Definitely picking this up because it's Frank Whiteley. I think he's one of the masters of modern day comics, and I absolutely love his work. And I love seeing his pencils and his inks untouched by anything else. It's definitely picking that up. Superman facsimile edition of number 1. I've got one of the original ones of these. Well, the oversized ones. Obviously not the issue 1 because I probably wouldn't need to make videos if I did own it. So that's nice. They're reprinting that. Some mad. We Are Yesterday. The Justice League is Out of Time All-Stars 6-part crossover. DC's first major all-in crossover unfolds on the page of World Finest and Justice League Unlimited. Okay, so that's going to go big. Not on my list though. I guess some more kiddie books. Starfire, not for me. Batgirl Volume 1. So we're into the trades now. So, you know, if you pick up your trades and everything else, this is what you'll be looking at. Let me see if there's any interesting omnibuses or special editions or something pretty coming out that look nice on the shelf, right? So it's all the standard stuff. The compact editions, which I hear are doing very, 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 very well. For me, I need my glasses when I look at those because they are too small for me. But they're nice. They look good. Manga box sets, more trades. Long Halloween. Oh, it's finally being reprinted. That's good. A lot of people have been chasing that. Promethea being reprinted. Hawkman Omnibus by Jeff Johns. That's going to be a big one. That's a classic run if ever I've seen one. They're reprinting Grant Morrison Batman books, which I think signifying the fact that I think he's going to be dipping his toes back in DC. Now, I do like Grant Morrison, but I wasn't a big fan of his DC work or that particular thing that he did. It's touch and go for me. Touch and go. Okay, some more collected editions. Nothing special else. Okay, well, that was my thoughts of what I'm picking up. Thanks for watching, because I do rabble on about all this stuff, and I appreciate watching to the end. So hit that subscribe button. It means the absolute world to me. It means I can keep making videos. And let me know your thoughts, like I say. And until the next one, take care.